The purpose of the Angles app is to measure an angle in motion or to quantify range of motion at a joint or joints. This app is similar to goniometry, which is a technique that utilizes a diagnostic tool called a goniometer to measure the range of motion in a joint. But the Angles app allows you to measure the angles through the motion.
So let's start by clicking on the app. You're going to click the plus button in the upper right hand corner. It will let you either choose your camera or your photo library. So if you wanted to take a picture or a video at that moment to measure the angle, you could. Or you could use something already uploaded, which is what we're going to do. So I'm going to click photo library. So if this is the video we want to use, we would simply click use in the upper right corner. It's going to compress the video. And now it's in the app. So what we can do is we can rename it, research. And now we can click on our video to use. So now the video is in the app. What you'll see here is at the bottom right and left, you have a time bar to take you through the whole video. You can also go frame by frame with that little plus or minus at the bottom left. Plus to take it frame by frame and also minus. And now to actually take your angle, you would just simply click on the areas you want to measure. So let's start by clicking on his shoulder joint. You'll see the blue dot there for our first measurement. Our hip joint. And lastly, his ankle joint. And you'll see right there is the first angle. You can move around each dot if you think you want to get a more precise measurement. If you just want to maybe undo what you just did all together, you could do that too. In the bottom left-hand corner, it will have both time frames of both measurement angles you took. So you can click the one, there's the first angle you took, and right next to it, there's the second. Maybe you want to get one more. And maybe that one you just don't think looks as good, you can click the trash can and that will get rid of the angle altogether. So now that we have our angles measured and let's say we want to quantify this data, we could simply click the little upload button in the upper right and we could scroll on over to Excel. So now what Excel did was it took the time of each angle and the angle it measured and it put it in the Excel spreadsheet.
It's important to position the camera directly to the side of the subject at a 90-degree angle reference. Make sure the camera is close enough to see the subject through the full range of motion, but not too far away. Keep the camera still. It's best if it's stabilized on a tripod or surface. Ensure the subject has on fitted clothing so you can see the body shape through the motion. The Angles app can be useful for assessing functional movements such as a step up or forward reach. This app allows you to see the angles of the body during these tasks and can be used to compare improvements over time.
The Angles app can be used to check our form during compound movements and lifts during weight training. And here we can go and measure the angles here. You're going to see how everything lines up with the form. And also flexibility via the angles.
The Angles app can be used in sports to assess technique and show the athlete how they can improve on their skills. This app can also be used in a clinical setting, such as a physical therapy clinic, to quantify range of motion of a joint through a motion or to show a patient their improvements over time.
For only 99 cents, the Angles app developed by Nathaniel Cochran can be downloaded on a phone or an iPad. The Angles app has many clinical and functional uses, with the main purpose of this app being to measure an angle of motion, quantify a range of motion at a joint or joints, and to compare angle measurements over time to track improvement.